It's been over 40 hours since the horror at Karur, now recognized as the biggest stampede in Tamil Nadu's history. This tragedy at the TVK rally claimed 41 innocent lives, including women and children. The actor-turned-politician Vijay was last seen in Madurai before reportedly taking a chartered flight to Chennai, and since then he has not appeared in public. So far, he's responded only with 2 tweets since the tragedy. The grieving families and supporters are left asking, where is their leader? Instead of reaching out to the people who loved him, who came to see him, his party today moved the High Court, claiming that there was a political conspiracy behind the stampede. TVK claimed that the stampede was orchestrated deliberately to disrupt the rally. They have cited several factors like sudden park card during Vijay's speech, presence of alleged anti-social elements hurling stones and slippers, police lathi charge, and empty ambulances that allegedly triggered panic as well. But the really big question at this moment remains: what explains the muted criticism of Vijay and TVK by the government in power in Tamil Nadu? Is he being treated with kid gloves simply because of the political importance that he holds? And most importantly, why has Vijay not been named in the FIR? Is his vote, the Vijay vote, above the pain of the victims of Karur? And that brings us to the guest joining us now, Dr. S.G. Surya, State President of the Youth Wing of BJP in Tamil Nadu, Ranjana Nachiyar, who's an actor and member of the TVK, Advocate Pugal Gandhi, who's a national spokesperson of DMK, and political analyst Suman Raman. I'll start with you, Mr. Gandhi. Why is Vijay not there in the FIR? He was there on the bus. He was there when the stampede started. He walked away when the death of people was reported to him. Why has he been spared? Mr. Gandhi, you're muted. Can you please unmute?
No, yeah. Thanks, Padmasha. First of all, why should you come to the conclusion that anyone would be spared? The investigation in the nascent stages, there is an investigation commission appointed under the chairmanship of, one-man commission under the chairmanship of Justice Aruna Jagdishan by the Honorable Chief Minister. And the investigation commission is doing its job. Already FIR has been registered. The organizers, Vijay is the political leader, but the program is organized by his second level leaders who has taken permission from the police and who has not followed the rules and SOPs created by the police. And they have been booked currently. Now, as far as Vijay is concerned, once
the Chief Minister... that is but obvious. The permission for any rally is taken by the second rung leaders. It's not like Mr. Modi takes the permission for every rally that he addresses. And yet, if something was to go wrong, the person who's present in the rally will be booked. Not somebody who has made the bookings and taken the permissions. The man was literally there. He was on the bus.
So how many FIRs has been registered against Mr. Modi so far?
Because there hasn't been a stampede any place that he has been in.
No, it may not be a stampede. There may be multiple occasions of unlawful activities, multiple occasions of legal violations. And Mr. Modi was the Chief Minister for 15 years. And more than 10 years he is the Prime Minister. And he would have addressed at least more than hundreds of rallies.
But there is no comparable situation, sir, where such a tragedy has taken place. Let me remind you that leave alone taking permission for a rally, when the stampede happened at Kumbh, questions were asked not about the state police, not about whoever was present at the spot. They were asked of the Chief Minister himself. Your party asked questions of the Chief Minister himself. Then today, why should not responsibility be fixed at least on the man whose rally it was? I will come to the state government later.
You are right on the point. When Mahakumbh happened, there was more than 50 people died. And was there an FIR registered against the then Chief Minister Jayalalitha? So where are we fixing the line? See, there is an investigation commission. The commission is going to come up with the conclusions or recommendations. And on the basis of the recommendation, the government will take action.
Okay.
But wait till that.
Okay, you have to wait, Dr. S.G. Surya, because the investigation will take its own time. Already a commission has been set up. Why are you targeting TVK or Vijay himself?
We are not blaming any single individual for the tragedy. But to begin with, you asked where is Vijay. Padmaja, within 3 hours of the incident, we had been on the ground to Karur Government Hospital. So for 30 hours, we were there throughout helping the victims, helping all other people. Not a single TVK leader or a volunteer I had seen in the scene. Not a single person in the entire Karur city I have seen, not a single person. I wonder where these people have all gone. were all howling and abusing everybody else. I don't understand where were they. Are they afraid because they're unable to face the situation? I humbly plead them to come out and support the people because they are grieving. They want help and they want at least emotional support. Secondly, when it comes to DMK, this political narrowness has caused this tragedy, Padmaja. Because I'll tell you, when Udayanithi Stalin and N.K. Stalin had visited Karur for different public engagement programs, they were allotted bigger places to conduct the meetings. But when it comes to ADMK, BJP, and Vijay, when we sought permission for such bigger programs, we were not allotted the Roundana area, which is much bigger in size, which can accommodate more than 30,000 people at a stretch. But rather, we were given a small place where only 5,000 to 8,000 people can be accommodated. My question to the state government is, Vijay has done so many rallies already. You know, people are thronging at him. You know, youngsters are thronging at him. And being a Saturday, the intelligence should have understood that there will be more than 20, 30,000 people.
No, but Dr. S.G. Surya, why are you asking questions only of the DMK? Do you not think that Vijay should be booked? You seem to be rather soft on the TVK chief yourself.
No, not at all. Not at all. We want him to answer. Like I told you, he fled the scene immediately without even consoling the grieving family. He did not even answer anybody. He did not make a statement. Do you know the President of India and the Prime Minister of India have offered condolence before Vijay? So I don't understand what is. I don't see any second line leader from Vijay's party in the field. Nobody is there anywhere.
Okay, Ranjana Nachiyar, this is complete abdication and abdication to those people who put their trust in you, who literally were there because they love your party, they love your leader. Why?
Actually, our TVK leader and our members are deeply mourning the loss of lives in Karur. And this is not a moment for actual politics, but for accountability and reform. And, this crowd management is a shared responsibility. One is the state machinery, the other one is the police protocol. They are also responsible. They are mainly responsible for the stampede. And everybody says that if Vijay is not there, why not? He stays in Karur. See, we don't want another unfortunate things to happen. You have seen many people, they are like showing their love in a mad way because of the stardom. He's a leader who has a stardom. So people are showing their love in that way.
Do you know that 2/3 of those who have died are children below the age of 10 and women? You can at least go and visit them in hospital, visit them in their houses, visit their families. Are you seriously sitting here? I don't want to talk about politics. And then in the same breath, you're talking about shared responsibility for crowd management. You took permission for 10,000 people and 27,000 to 30,000 people turned up. It is your responsibility to ensure that the right number of people were there. It was your responsibility to ensure that when the stampede started, you did not go on with your speech. Do you realize how tone deaf you're sounding right now?
Yes, of course, it is our mistake. We have underestimated the people's love for Vijay for 10,000 people, but they have shown their love overwhelmingly. They have come
It's not just about their love. It is about your callousness and carelessness. Please don't try and put it down to their love. You were supposed to control it. What were you doing?
We are not doing police job. We are supposed to do the rally and we are supposed to meet the people. It is police responsibility, the state government's responsibility. The police have to be. The police has to anticipate the crowds, how much crowd they are anticipating. It is completely a police responsibility.
Surprising that you would try to pass the
buck have seen the previous
the
rallies
and vice
of
versa.
Vijay.
But the real question that I want to ask is of the difference in standards. And I want to put that question to you, Sumansi Raman, because we want to make a comparison between 2 to 3 scenarios. You know, in the recent past, we've had 2 cases. Last year, if you remember, you'd got Allu Arjun in December 2004. And why are we making this comparison? Both of them are actors, both of them are superstars. The difference is that Allu Arjun is not in politics. However, in December 2024, in Hyderabad, when he attended a film-related promotional event, fans gathered outside the cinema hall. It led to chaos with the result that one lady died and her son was injured. In the case of Vijay, you have 41 people who have been killed. There were problems which were related to both of these events. In the case of Allu Arjun, The police said that, if we can please quickly go through the entire graphic, in the case of Allu Arjun, no political leader was present. TVK chief was personally present at Karur. Standard local police deployment, limited crowd control was there. There was heavy police deployment according to the DMK in Karur, and reports suggest that the crowd far outnumbered the kind of deployment there. One confirmed death in Hyderabad, 41 people confirmed dead, and yet despite all of that, Sumansi Raman, there has been no FIR against Vijay, whereas Allu Arjun was put in jail. He was made an example of. The question is why? Why were these different standards applied to both of these people?
No, clearly, Padmaja, there is an element of, more than an element of politics in this. Vijay should be booked. Logically, the crowd actually came to see him. He and his party were the organizers for the event. Yes, the state government is also answerable, also responsible. The local administration needs to answer. The district administration has to be held accountable. But the fundamental issue, there are 2 points here. One is the legal angle. The second is the political angle. What kind of a leader are you that, 36 hours after the tragic event, or 48 hours now, you don't even go to the spot and commiserate with the people who lost their loved ones? I mean, what kind of leadership?
No, there's a definite problem in his leadership. But I don't see anybody in the Congress asking for his arrest either. Everyone seems to be really soft. I remember when the Chief Minister was asked, the Chief Minister said, I don't want to answer politically motivated questions. Within the Congress, people are largely saying, oh, this is a very sad event and, we are with the victims. Why are people treating Vijay with kid gloves?
I'll tell you why. Very simple. Congress believes that they can play the Vijay card to increase its bargaining power with the DMK. Congress quits the DMK alliance, the DMK will be in big trouble. So they now feel, here is an opportunity, we can talk to Vijay. So Rahul Gandhi makes a call to Vijay. After how many occasions in the past, similar cases, has Rahul Gandhi called up and spoken to people who actually organized the event which led to the stampede?
Yeah.
So why is he doing that? Today, the AIADMK leader and the leader of the opposition, former Chief Minister EPS, was asked, and his a similar question. And his response was, no, let us not politicize it. All these parties now believe that a weakened Vijay will be more amenable to an alliance. So
really, Mr. Puggal Gandhi, I'm so sorry that sounds just so cynical, even for the kind of politics we are used to now. That just sounds so cruel. Everyone wants a little bit of bargaining power with Vijay right now.
As the tears that we saw some of these ministers shedding yesterday, they never had tears to shed when 60 plus people died in the Kalakurchi illicit liquor episode last year. But now suddenly they all turn up and some of them start crying. So come on. I mean, the DMK is definitely trying to gain political mileage out of this.
Mr. Gandhi,
and the opposition is not wanting to be left behind.
Even in the
That's why they are playing their cards carefully.
A weakened Vijay who will make next year's elections better for all of you. Is that it?
It won't make it better for the DMK. It will make it much worse.
All right. Unfortunately, we seem to have lost the link with Puggal Gandhi. Mr. Gandhi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yes. So my question was, this sounds really cynical politics, that a weakened Vijay is going to help the Congress better its bargaining chances with you. Is that where we are?
These are all speculations. These are all just speculations. It's too early to come to these type of judgments or these type of statements. It is just 2 days after the stampede, and the Honorable Chief Minister is taking all the remedial measures in a war footing. So we should appreciate that, and we should not do the blame game at this juncture.
All right.
Let us wait for the
inquiry commission to come up with the report. Sir, the speculation gets even more heightened when you don't put the most obvious person responsible for the death of 41 people in an FIR. You go for second-rung leaders, but not one word of condemnation. He's not arrested. He hasn't been an example of. He's given a long rope. People are going to ask you why. This kind of politics is perhaps the most cynical brand that we've seen in recent times, and on that, the buck should stop here. Thanks very much all for joining us on the show. And it's a very limited point that we are making here. Vijay, what has happened, whether there was a conspiracy or not, that is up for the actor to prove in court. But when it comes to the government, the facts are before them. The presence of the person is not disputed. The deaths of 41 people is an unpardonable crime. If he is not being booked and arrested, there can be only one factor responsible: politics. We'll keep a close eye on that story. For now, time for a quick break.